All right, we're shifting our focus now to big news that we're tracking here as far as Pakistan violating ceasefire along the Jammu border. In fact, initial details are given to understand that unprovoked firing in Aknoor at 2:30 a.m. and a BSF Jawan, of course, retaliated is what we know. One BSF Jawan injured. Troops on high alert at the moment. So that's the latest that we are given to understand with the situation. Initial details that this incident transpired at 2:35 a.m. Unprovoked firing. Let me take that point across to Pradeep Datta, my colleague. Pradeep, what's the latest that we do know at the moment?
All I can say that Pakistan is back to business once again. They have violated ceasefire. And this time in the Kashmir sector, you rightly said that about 2:35 a.m. there was an unprovoked firing from Pakistan side. They started targeting Indian post. One of the BSF Jawan was injured. He sustained bullet injuries. He was immediately evacuated to hospital. And immediately after that, the BSF also retaliated. They gave them a befitting response to silence Pakistani guns. But right now, there is an high alert on the border. It clearly indicates that somewhere either Pakistan is trying to push in terrorists because there are inputs that large number of terrorists are waiting at different launch pads. And the posts of Pakistani Rangers and Pakistan Army as acting as launch pads where about 2 to 3 terrorists are waiting. A reason is that Pakistan wants to scuttle democratic process. They want to sabotage peace while the election process is on. The last time during the LoC election, they were completely rattled to see a bumper turnout. This time, they do not want the same thing to happen. So we have seen that 2 days back, an infiltration bid was foiled, and in Nowshera sector in Lam area, where the 2 terrorists were trying to sneak in, and this time they were trying to push in terrorists into this side of the border. What I've been told by the senior BSF officer that they are going to launch a very strong protest with the Pakistani counterpart in this regard, because this has been after a long time and the ceasefire has been piloted. But one thing is quite clear that Pakistan is continuing with its sinister plot of bleeding India 1,000 cuts. They are trying to push in terrorists. They are using all sorts of measures and means. Either they are trying to push it from the line of control where they do not succeed from there, they try to push it from the international border. And this is an international border where the BSF is deployed, where from they were trying to push in terrorists. It was with that intention, and they opened firing, they violated ceasefire so that under the garb of firing, they can push in terrorists. But they did not succeed in the defense march.
Right, Pradeep. I'd have to interject you there for the moment, but thank you very much for getting us the latest as to what we picked up with this particular incident. Having said that, we're going to leave the conversation